It's time for the weekly budget. Hey y'all, so before I get this video started, let me give a quick shout out. These were the first 3 comments in my last video. If you want to be featured in my next video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell and come show me some love when I drop a new video. What's up, you guys? It's Keamber Vaughn, aka CoachKe, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, it's time to do the week 4 paycheck to paycheck budget or weekly budget for the month of November. But of course, first we have to reconcile for week 3. Did y'all miss me? It's been what? Almost a whole week that y'all have not seen me. Y'all, I went out of town this past weekend, went to Atlanta, got a lot of business stuff handled. I have a lot going on right now. I'm trying to convert my website over to a whole different platform. That's taken a long time. I have somebody kind of helping with a couple of pieces of it. I'm having to redo the financial wellness program / course. I have some exciting updates when it comes to that. I have a new package that's going to be coming out with that. And yeah, can't give you guys too much information on that. Oh yeah, the new planners are now in. So the next video will probably be revealing the new covers and all of that. I've actually sold I think 5 of them already and sent those off. So yeah, it's just been a lot. Okay, so I'm hoping that now that it is the holiday season, you know, I got a couple days off. I just got off work this morning. I'm going back to work tonight, but then I'm off till I think Monday or so. So listen, just pray for me, okay? Because I've been super duper duper busy, but it's all going to finally like blossom into something great pretty soon. So yeah, that was a lot, but listen, I haven't talked to y'all in almost a week, so you need to get over it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. As far as week 3 goes, I did go to the chiropractor. However, I did not sign a new contract yet. I'm actually waiting on him to call me back now that I think about it. I do have to pay for the one visit that I did do, except the way that they tried to put me on a different type of plan. I basically have been paying $70 a month and have been able to go 1 or 2 times a week for the last like 7 years, 6 or 7 years. And honey, this new girl, she handed me some new payment plan and it was like 4 visits a month, $400. Who? And she was like, oh, well, I mean, it's $60 per visit, so you're still saving a lot. Okay, but you're talking to somebody who's been a faithful person coming for 6 or 7 years, and I've been paying $70 a month, being able to go 4 to 8 times. So yeah, have them call me. So that's that. So I still haven't gotten a call yet, so we're just waiting. I'll probably go ahead and call sometime, probably actually next week, because I don't even feel like being bothered right now. Did go ahead and pay my car insurance. There were no unbudgeted fixed expenses, so we're good there. As far as the variable expenses, let's go ahead and go backwards to the expense tracker. Okay, so I actually had quite a few expenses this week. Had to re-up on my deodorant. I got a lot of like personal care items, which I didn't think I was going to need very much of. I did get charged for HelloFresh. That's something new that I'm doing. So stay tuned for that, because I think I'm recording a vlog regarding that. I don't remember. Look, I started it before I left out of town, I think. I don't know. Had to get some money and a birthday card for my uncle, purchase a manifestation journal, which I'm loving so far, so I will keep y'all updated on that. Bought some stuff for my dad, some more stuff for my hair, which I should be good now. I might have to buy one more thing. Had to buy formula for my niece. What else? Some soap, just random stuff like that. I did go shopping. I bought a pair of shoes. Dang, I wish I had them in here. I also bought 2 purses, and then I bought like some just like bra and panty sets. For some reason, their stuff fits really well on me at City Trend, so I just like to get them from there. Bought some apples from my cousin. She does like caramel pecan apples, candy apples, that kind of thing. So I bought 4 of them, 3 of them for my mom. Got some gas. That's about it. Okay, so let's see how much we spent this week, how much we have left over, and we'll insert that into week 3's budget, reconcile that, and we'll get on to week 4. Okay, so as far as groceries go, I still have $237.14 left over. Personal household is negative 7601. Miscellaneous is 4368. Restaurants is 144.22. Supplements, I still have 16.57. Business is $60.60. Gas is 76.25. Shopping is $134.99. And then travel is $90.99, which I forgot to have him reimburse me for that, whatever. So I'm just going to pull this this week. I'm going to end up pulling this out of my travel sinking fund and reimbursing myself back, basically, because while I was out of town, I forgot to tell him to give it back to me. That was smart, Keamber. Okay, so basically, I still have $728.43 left over. If I subtract that from the $1097.46 I had last week, that means total I spent this week is $369.03. Alrighty, and there's nothing special about those. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's get back here. Okay, so we definitely were over budget. $275.50 is the budget each week. So I was over budget $93.53. There was no savings whatsoever. So I'm just going to go down this right-hand column really quick. So total I was over budget was $13.53 from the total budget. So let's go ahead and scoot down. Okay, so the beginning balance was $46.65.17. Income was $0, which means this was the starting balance. Fixed was, I'm going to write that up here as well, $129.66. $369.03. All right. So fixed was $129.66. Variable was $369.03. There was no savings. So what I should end up getting is $41.66.48. So let's see. And I actually I'm glad that I kind of like pre-did this because I did have a discrepancy. I kept coming up with $41.02.59 in my bank account, but that's because I forgot that I spent $63 and some change at Shein for some stuff, and I ended up requesting a refund like before the order was even processed. So I was waiting on it and totally forgot until now that it's been sitting in my PayPal. So I did go ahead and transfer that over. So $41.66.48 is what we are left over with, and I'm going to go ahead and transfer that over here before we start this budget. All right. So I'm going to flip to the income allocation worksheet just so I can get my total income. Then we'll come back here when we do the actual savings allocation. So I had $11.33 sitting in my PayPal. I really don't know where it came from, to be honest with you. And even with doing like some of the debits and credits, I still can't figure out where it came from. The only thing I know is 50 cents of it came from the little app One Question, 1Q or whatever. That's all I know. So because I can't figure out the origin and I don't want it to continue sitting in my PayPal because I don't even know how long it's been sitting there, I just went ahead and counted it as unknown income. And then YouTube was $367.68. And then we also had $1166.25 from my regular PRN job. So total income this week was $1545.26. Now, I do need to subtract for taxes. So $73.53 is going to be for taxes for the YouTube income. So 1545.26 minus 73.53 means that total that I'm going to allocate, because of course I'm not going to be allocating this tax portion, is 1471.73. So I'm going to go ahead and write both of those numbers down because I actually use both of these numbers in two different places, basically. And then just, I'm going to write down a reminder to myself that 20% is going to go to the miscellaneous / investment sinking fund. 40% of the savings allocation is going to go to the car. And then another 40% is going to go to travel. Uh-oh. Look, I done closed the book. Oh, I cannot believe I have been in this planner for almost a whole year. That's so crazy. All right. So, oh, look at me. So the week we're going to be going off of is here. I did earn at least $1407.67. So the only thing I have is the budget and then also the travel membership of $30. And I'm just writing on this little piece of paper over here so I ain't got to keep flipping back and forth. And the travel membership is due. That was due on the 24th. And I do know that I was charged that on the 24th because I remember seeing it come out. All right, so let's get the red pen. So fixed, we have travel. And that was due on the 24th for $30. Next, I have unbudgeted. So that means that total we have $30. And, oh yeah, sorry. So the income that I'm going to end up writing in up here is that total income that does include the taxes. Okay, and the reason why I do that is because you guys can see I am going to account for taking out the taxes down here. Now on the weekly allocations page, I'm going to take the income minus the tax portion because I only allocate what's left over after the taxes. And I hope that makes sense. All right, so let's pull out the green pen. So remaining, we still have 15.15.26. So for variable, we just have the budget. There's no due date, and that is $275.50. I know I'm not going to be spending very much this week. What did account for this week is the amount of money I spent while I was on my trip, because I do have a travel part of the budget, but I didn't even spend very much money, and you guys will end up seeing that. So yeah, unbudgeted, boom, boom. So total is $275.50. Then we have remaining, and my phone is dying pretty soon. All right, so 15.15.26 minus the $275.50. Ooh, my eyes are drying out. $1,239.76. Now let's scoot up to the savings. So I actually don't remember what day I sent this. Let's see. I sent it on Friday, which was the 22nd. Oh, you know what? I think I did end up, let's see what happens. Okay, so grab this sheet of paper. All right, let's go back here. Okay, so our percentages for this month is 80% checking and 20% savings, which is way too much of an allocation for checking. So I'm going to be reconciling down quite a bit at the end of this month, which is fine. I guess it is a good thing. Okay, so of the $1471.73 we have left over after taxes, because again, I don't allocate what I don't end up seeing in my bank account, I guess you could say. I'm going to take that amount and multiply that by the 80%, So that means that $1,177.38 should be staying in the checking. So that means $294.35 is going to go to savings, but we also have to add that $73.53 back in. So that means a total of $367.88 should have gone to savings, which I'm almost certain I actually did not send that much. Yeah, I tripped. And it's really just because I just totally forgot to send the amount for the taxes. So my bad. Okay, so let me just make sure that when I add these up going across, that I get this, which that is correct. And actually, I sent $294.34. So I'm going to go down by 1 penny here. And go up here. And it's just because I'm pretty sure when I actually did the calculations, I multiplied this amount by 0.2 instead of like 0.8. So I just did it backwards. That's why I was just off by a penny. Yeah, so that's what I did. Okay, so when I add that up, I do have everything correct. So we're going to write $73.53 for taxes. And the reason why I allocated this week is because once you start allocating during the budget month, once you start, you just continue on until the end of the month. So at this point, I'll continue to allocate until December's budget starts. So after I take this amount out in taxes from the total, this is what I'm actually allocating, because remember, I'm allocating after taxes. It's almost like you wouldn't allocate your gross income from your job. You allocate the net. So that's what I'm doing here. It's just I don't get taxes taken out of the YouTube income. Okay, so we're splitting this off 3 ways. We got 20% going to MI, 40% going to the car, and then 40% going to travel. Okay, so 0.2, 58.86. $119.24 and $119.24. And if I add all of these up, this is what happens when you haven't made a video in so long. Yeah, I don't know what I just did on that, but it should be $117.74. Here. Okay, so the tax sinking fund got $73.53. The miscellaneous / investment sinking fund got $58.86. Car sinking fund got $117.74. And this is the one I'm going to have to send today. Then we got $117.74 again. Nothing for unbudgeted. The total amount sent was $367.87. And then remaining, and I did go ahead and write a note to myself. I was out with my mentor while I was in, I was about to say California, while I was in Atlanta, and he ended up making me miss my flight, so I had to fly out the next morning. And so I told him the overage or what I had to pay as a difference as far as like what I paid for the flight a month ago versus having to do it the night before was $188.20, and he ended up sending me $200. So that $11.80, that's the overage. I'm just gonna send it straight to my travel sinking fund because that's really like flights and hotels come out of my travel sinking fund. So that's that. Okay, so that means remaining we have $871.89 from this paycheck, which is pretty decent because we do still have one more week. My November goes 5 weeks. So let's go ahead and get this part going down here for the reconciliation for next week, and then we will be done. Minus 1545, or not minus, plus 1545.26, $5,711.74. Fixed is $30. Variable is $275.50. Savings is $367.87. So we're looking at a projected ending balance of $5,038.37. So that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, of course, feel free to leave them down below. Please thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.